Where it's like, I don't like you, I want to hit it, I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go, but tell me that. Where would that get us? Nowhere.
Exactly where it's supposed to get you. Because a girl who doesn't want that arrangement is allowed and has the freedom to say no thank you. So you can go find the girl who does want the arrangement.
100%.
So
but I don't want the girl to want the arrangement, I want you.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't really want me.
Yes,
you
I do.
want an encounter with me.
I do.
You want, and you don't
No,
want
okay,
me.
I want an encounter with you, yes. I don't want you. I want the encounter. However you word it, yeah.
You can't have everything you want.
I can get the encounter.
This is the mindset of almost all the men out there. Most of them just want to sleep with you, but then they're not going to come straight and tell you, I just want to sleep with you. They're going to love bomb you, manipulate you, and make you feel like, oh, they're having something serious with you. That's why I want sometimes when you're on a talking stage with a guy and one to let to another, you guys are dating and you sleep with him. The moment you sleep with him the first time, they start pulling away. That is why they don't want to talk to you anymore after the first sex. Or some of them will want to have sex with you again the second time or the third time. And when they're like done with you with the sex part, then when you start talking about something about the relationship, oh, you no longer call me anymore, you no longer do this anymore, they're like, oh, you're nagging, you're too attached, you're too clingy. They start giving you attitude and making you look like they're not doing anything wrong. But the thing is, what they actually wanted from you was not relationship. They wanted to just have sex with you. This is mentality of most men. And you know the annoying part is, the thing is, I feel like when you're honest and you communicate what you want with a girl that you like, that's the best thing. But coming the other way and manipulating and deceiving, I feel like that's what the problem is. Because if you come and talk to a girl and be like, I like you, you look sexy, all I just want to do is have sex with you. That's all. I don't want a relationship. A girl that want to do it with you, she's going to do it with you, even for free, if she wants it. Okay? But you come in and be like, oh, you want something serious, you want to be in a serious relationship with her, or because you're thinking of marriage, especially when you meet a girl that is in her late 20s, the ones that are thinking about marriage, all they're thinking about is, who's going to marry me? I'm almost going to be 30. I have to have children. And you start asking the girl, like, how many kids do you want? And she's like, oh, I want 2 kids. I'm like, exactly. I also want 2 kids. I just want a family. You know, you're kind of putting her in that delulu situation whereby she's just, oh my God, I found a perfect man. You're buying her gifts, you're there, you're listening, you're communicating, just because you want to get into her panties. But that was your intention. And now when you get into her panties, you are nowhere to be found. You guys, what is your take on this podcast, this short clip from this podcast? Let me show you some reaction on this video. Then we'll come back and talk about it.
However you word it, yeah.
You can't have everything you want.
I can get the encounter if I lie. But
But when I say it,
it's not always just a sneak attack. You have people that will prey on people. They are calculated. These people are calculated. They will sit and plot and plan when, how, where, all of that. They're drugging people. They're lying to people. They're manipulating people. They are planning to do this. And you mean to tell me that you think your shoulder being out or some cleavage being out or some thighs being out, you mean to tell you think that that's what's going to make a person do all of that?
we are hearing a predator mindset from a predator. And he has no shame in talking about it. He's not embarrassed. He knows that he's saying this on a public podcast that's going to be posted and possibly seen by millions of people, and he don't care. If it hasn't been made clear enough, it is about predators wanting what they want. It is about them wanting to get their way, wanting to have whatever it is they want to have, and they don't care about how their victims feel. And it's like that in every single situation. They're nasty, vile people that do whatever they can to get their way.
it's like, I don't like you, I want to hit it, I don't want a relationship. That's the reality.
Nigga, that's called a prostitute. What you want is a prostitute. They don't want nothing either. They just want some money. You of all motherfuckers need to get your patchy beard, look like you got alopecia on the fucking face. Get your patchy alopecia face off this motherfucking app talking about, but I'm gonna lie because I want the encounter. Are you serious, nigga? Go get you some money. After you get that patch filled in, it's called hair in a can. It's called hair in a can, sir. Just spray it right on. Fill that spot in, and then take what's left of it. Hopefully, it's about $50, and go get you a prostitute. Because they don't want nothing either. Like you don't want shit. You don't want nothing real. They don't want nothing real. They just want some money. That's it.
The arrangement.
100%. But I don't want the girl to want the arrangement. I want you.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't really want.
Sometimes y'all men think y'all sound smart, and you sound like a psycho. You do. Listen, he's literally saying, I don't want the woman who wants what I want. I want the woman who doesn't want what I want because I want her. Okay. Picture this. I can eat fish, but I'm allergic to shellfish. I can eat the fish with the scales, right? But I can't eat shellfish. Can't eat crab. Can't eat crawfish. Can't eat shrimp. Can't eat lobster. Because I'll break it out in hives and go into anaphylactic shock. But I really, really love shrimp. I really want some shrimp. I really, really want some shrimp. But the shrimp does not agree with me. The shrimp is not for me. Oh, but Brianna, we're having seafood. But I can't eat shrimp. But we got some fish for you. The fish I can eat. The fish agrees with me. The fish doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me break out. It doesn't. I don't have a reaction to it. It's good for me. It's for me. But I don't want the fish. I want the shellfish. It's not considered settling, right? It's not. You're not settling for something you know don't. You want to be with someone who wants to be with you. Why is that such a hard concept to? You should want to be with someone who wants to be with you. Like you should. Am I? Is it me? Maybe.
I don't like you. I want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go.
Anybody know what list he on? Just asking for a friend, because he's literally talking about coercion and manipulation. Women are telling him, just be honest. But because he doesn't want the girl that doesn't mind not just having an encounter, not doing a relationship, that's wrong. So because he's not getting what he wants from the person he wants, he's gonna lie about it. I don't know why men do this. Women, you claim women don't want accountability, but if a woman tells you, "I'll just say what you need to say," you need to accept the consequences of that decision. Not lie about it because you want the encounter with that woman. You're not owed any woman, just like she's not owed any man. But I'm sure he's on a list.
It's like, I don't like you. I want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality.
There's so many things wrong with that video. One, we just gonna work on the video. I'm not even gonna talk about his appearance. We not gonna talk about his appearance. I promise you, I'm gonna behave. But the fact that he said all of what he said, he don't want the woman. He just want an encounter with her. And you use encounter because I'm sure you didn't want to say because you just wanted to fuck. Because it probably would have got censored. You just want to fuck this girl. You don't really want her. And a lot of men they don't really want you. And I really want them to be honest about that. But the crazy part is, they're not. He clearly said we're going to omit what we really want. Because you also know that telling a woman you could also in turn mean she wouldn't get paid to do it. And I'm not saying I'm promoting prostitution. What I'm saying is you shouldn't do no labor for free. With that being said, let's go ahead and revisit what I said I was going to skip. And then the fact that he's sitting there with Dumb and Dumber shirt on. I mean, come on, bro. The material writes itself. Because I can go all day. But And then I also noticed this, because I'm very observant. He had a wedding band on. Who married you? Was it the woman that you wanted, sir? Or was it just somebody you wanted to and just so happened that some played out and now you married? I
want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go, but tell me that.
Go back and watch that clip. I have been saying it for the last 20 years. To men, give women the option to deal with your bullshit. Give women the option to deal with your bullshit, okay? And the man just sat there and said, but what good does that do me? Because she not gonna do it then. I gotta lie, okay? No, you don't. No, you don't. Go find the bitch but see, that's your problem. You trying to get what you want. It's working for you, not for her. It's called selfish.
So you can go find the girl who does want the arrangement.
100%.
So
But I don't want the girl to want the arrangement.
Somebody commented on this and they said, how is he saying that, but his titties are sitting on his stomach? The audacity. And I bet you that guy likes to say he's a nice guy. I bet you he's one of those. And that the world is so hard on him. All men lie. All men lie. Because they don't want you to say no. Truly insane from his mouth.
I want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go, but tell me that.
This man is so deluded and self-centered and narcissistic. He's standing right in his own way. He doesn't even see it. He truly believes that the woman doesn't want to hear the truth because he does not like the potential outcome of her rejecting him when she finds out that he's a piece of shit. Rather than him understanding that what he's afraid of is the outcome that's inevitable, that he already knows is inevitable. And that he'd rather manipulate the situation by pretending that he's into her to get the encounter. Disgusting. Ew.
Where it's like, I don't like you. I want to hit it. I don't want a relationship. That's the reality. Women go, but tell me that. Where would that get us? Nowhere.
Exactly where it's supposed to get you. Because a girl who doesn't want that arrangement is allowed and has the freedom to say no thank you. So you can go find the girl who does want the arrangement.
100%.
So
but I don't want the girl to want the arrangement. I want you.
So that's what I'm saying. You don't really want me.
Yes,
you
I
want
do.
an encounter with me.
I do.
You want, and you don't
no, but I want an encounter with you, yes. I don't want you. I want the encounter. However you word it, yeah.
You can't have everything you want.
I can get the encounter if I lie. But if I tell you the reality, am I getting the encounter?
Okay, so...
And this right here is why I actually like podcasts. Let's keep giving men microphones because, I don't know, it's something about being on a podcast that forces them to say the quiet part out loud. So that when men start lying and acting like they don't do these things, we can be like, you mean like this? We now have video proof to start calling them out on their fucking lies. Because as much as women will say men lie, manipulate, men know that they don't want something from you, but they will make it seem like they do. They will do all the things, which is the crazy part, which makes it so hard for some women to separate, you know, the good eggs from the bad eggs. And that's not to say some women are clearly missing red flags. That's not what I'm saying, because some men are clearly a bad choice and some women still do make that choice. But there are men like this out there sitting there looking like he's looking, that is telling us on live video that he goes out of his way to pursue women that he only wants to sleep with, but he does not tell them that because he knows that if he's honest with these women, then he will not get to engage in sexual activity with them. And he's like, well, where is that going to get me? The gaslighting and the manipulation is so embedded in their head that they themselves believe it, because even the other guy's like, nowhere. If you enter into a situation with someone and that person is looking for something long term and they don't want to sleep around, but then you make it seem as if you are pursuing something long term, and then you sleep with them, and then you just discard them. That level of lying should be illegal. It should be. Because she even says, there, you know, the crazy thing is, there are women out here, or there are women who are willing to enter into that arrangement with you. But he does not want the women who are willing to enter in that relationship with him. So just like men be like, oh, well, why don't y'all date men that like y'all? Men also don't date women that truly want them for what they have. Because there are women that would sleep with him with no strings attached, no nothing. But he would rather go after a woman who is trying to pursue something long term and now ruin her mentally, damage her self-esteem, so that he can just get his rocks off. And they got like, but women use men for money. You can always make more money, bro. You can always make more money. There's so many things that can come when you're in a relationship with someone and you are playing on their heartstrings simply to get in their pants. Because I guarantee you, if there was a man that wanted to give a woman money just for the sake of giving her money, she would rather go to the man that just wants to give her the money for the sake of giving her the money than to go manipulate a man who might not have it as easy and doesn't really want to get up off of it. Like we say, a lot of times it's the pursuit. It is the pursuit. So just because a man, men are so patient when it comes to stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of these same men will not apply that ethic and that work and that patience into anything else except for coochie. They will spend months in your inbox. They will wine and dine you. They're going to say all the good things. They're going to love bomb. They're going to be patient with you and all of the things. And the moment they get what they want from you, because their mind is so focused on, I just want to bed her. That's it. That's all they want. And rather than go do it with the woman that actually only wants that, it's because a woman is sometimes the only thing some of these men will ever have the opportunity to conquer. They lack self-control. They lack discipline. They don't have it to make it anywhere else in life or do anything else. But somehow they find it to do that. That will be their, yeah.
I later saw a video on Frankie's page, that is the last creator that made the stage, where she was saying that you should actually take these men to court when they hurt you that bad. Because imagine you meeting somebody and the person is so perfect for you and you don't even know that he has been married with kids. We've seen women come online to say, get ready with me, or how I found that my boyfriend of 5 years has been married for the past 10 years with 5 children. And you're like, what? They're so good. Most of them are so good in hiding these things. Most of them have accomplices. They have friends that will help them to lie. In fact, most of them can hire family. I've seen a man that hired a family just to pretend that he's single, just because he still want to be with that same girl outside. The thing is, they can go far away. They can do so many things just to pretend that they really like you. But then that is not what they actually want. They don't want to be in that relationship with you, in a long-term relationship with you. But they will come as if, okay, I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to marry you. I want to do this. I want to do that. Especially the ones that asks you first, what do you want in a man? The ones that usually ask a woman, oh, what do you want in a man? How do you want your man? And what kind of relationship do you want? They're asking you so that they can know how they're going to play the game and make you feel like you're important. So once they get what they want to get, you start seeing these men pull away. That is why it's always easy for them to just pull away, because initially they didn't want anything serious with you. All they just want is to sleep with you. I personally feel like all men actually just want to sleep with women in the first instant. For me, right? I feel like later on, if they're getting to know the woman and probably the sex is good, they will not start serious relationship with the girl. Most of them, what they're saying when they see you is, I want to have sex with you, unless the one that just want to be friends, right? But being friends with a man, most of the time, they kind of want to still sleep with you later on, right? So in my own head, I feel like initial or the default setting for these men is when they see you, they just want to sleep with you. It's when they start getting to know you, the ones that want to get serious and be in a serious relationship, when they start getting to know you, or after this mix and they say like, okay, it's not bad, I am attached with this girl or something, they will now want to start something serious with you. Did you hear him say that he will not go and meet the ladies that want the encounter, the ladies that you can actually tell them that all I just want is sex and that's it. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, that's all I want as well. I don't want any attachment. I just want to do it and go just to satisfy my sexual pleasure, right? They won't get meet those ones because they want to deceive. Like their aim is to deceive and manipulate. I feel like it's a way, is another type of fetish, because I don't see the joy in it, seeing somebody hurt or hurting someone's child just because you want to get into their panties. And most of the time, they usually go and meet the ones that will say, oh, I'm a celibate, or I've been celibate for 5 years. I don't want to have sex with men because they keep deceiving me. And they will come like, in fact, they can wait. These men can wait. They can wait. They can be on the waiting on the waiting line for maybe a year. When you tell them that, okay, I'm gonna wait till you're ready. They will tell you they'll wait for you till you're ready. And in your head, you feel like, it's like this guy is serious, so okay, let me just have sex with him. The moment you have sex with him, that's the end, because that is why it's there. Some of them are doing it to brag to their friends that they're going to sleep with you, and they've actually made a bet that they're going to sleep with you. Some of them are doing it just to hurt you or just to humble you. Most of these men will see you and be like, oh, you're high up there, I'm going to humble this girl. And I just feel like is another form of fetish, because it's not wise for you to want to keep hurting people intentionally. Anyways, you guys, what is your take on this video? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, your girl Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.